In June of this year, EDW Lynch was compelled to leave San Francisco's romantic market due to unfavorable conditions caused by the romantic recession. Over the past fiscal quarter, our analysts have been carefully monitoring the romantic market for signs of a recovery. According to key indicators, the San Francisco romantic market has officially ended its recession.
Woo!
EDW Lynch is delighted to announce our re-entry into the romantic market as of midnight, October 5th, 2010.
All right.
And I will take questions from the press at this time.
Yes, hello, this is David Tokishi of the BBC World Service. We were just wondering, what's your name?
Gonna have to be a little bit more specific, David.
I mean, come on, you know, we were in the press corps, we noticed you're absolutely glowing up there, you know. When do we get to meet this young lady?
Well, EDW Lynch has a very strict corporate kiss-tell policy in place, and that essentially means that we can't speak about any alleged or possible girls in question. That's our internal word for a potential girlfriend. So, unfortunately, I can't answer your question.
Okay, one more thing.
Yes, go ahead. Ooh! So, I don't believe that was
no
a
further
question.
questions, thank you.
Thank you.
Swati Pondicherry from the EDW Lynch International News Service. You've mentioned the kiss-tell policy a number of times in recent months. Can you elaborate on the specifics of this policy?
Well, Swati, that's a wonderful question. I'd love to elaborate on our kiss-tell policy. Basically, it was conceived in 2004. There was a small incident that we call the 72-hour girlfriend incident. And that was essentially where we did make an announcement of a girlfriend being selected. And unfortunately, it had been a misunderstanding. We did have to recant that on the air about 72 hours later. And so we assembled really our best experts, our romantic advisory board, some outside experts that we reached out to, and they crafted this kiss-tell policy. And that's essentially that when a girl is promoted to that girl in question status, that potential girlfriend status, then a 90-day timer begins, during which we enforce a press blackout. And in addition, we do not disclose any activities to the parent company either. Now, after that 90-day period is over, if those romantic operations are still ongoing, if that girl in question, that GIQ, is still in good standing, then we're going to go ahead and make an announcement. Does that answer your question?
Thank you.
Wonderful. Any other?
Yeah, Renika Suarez of the Hipster Valley News. In their most recent meeting, the San Francisco chapter of the Coalition of Hipster Princesses passed a resolution regarding EDW Lynch, which, if I may, I'd like to read. Call me! Would you care to respond?
Well, I'm flattered, deeply flattered by the SF, the CHP. Obviously, we've had dealings with them in the past. Again, if I could speak to them directly. Hello, ladies. Thank you. That's very sweet. Obviously, we are inundated right now with just the volume and the quality of the response ever since those rumors were released into the blogosphere regarding potentially our reentry into the romantic market. So we'd like to assure the public that our partner management dating staff is working around the clock right now, doing some serious overtime to to really process these applications as they come in. And that's another way of saying, we're not ignoring you, so it's not necessary for you to keep calling. This would also be actually a great time just to clear up very quickly two issues with those applications that we've been receiving in such large numbers. The first is that personal statement really is important, and we really encourage you to use describing words and really just search a little bit to really craft that. EDW Lynch does read your personal statement, and by that I mean one of our authorized agents reads it and then summarizes it to bullet points which are presented to me. Additionally, that headshot is very important. I really encourage you to select carefully and kind of curate it. We do have we did request on the guidelines that at least 80% of your face be visible. So we really discourage those giant glasses everyone's wearing where you can't see the face. Also, we've been seeing a lot of those sort of Facebook-style kind of coy mystery photos, and we do discourage those. Those don't help your application. So to the women of San Francisco, EDW Lynch does say good luck, and that's all. Thank you. Good night.